welcome back everyone. So heavy rains have left many communities in South Trinidad underwater, with the ODPM reporting some areas impassable up to late yesterday evening. This morning, newly elected councillor for Queenam Mon Diablo, Sarah Sookdeo, joins us to give us an update on the situation. Councillor Sookdeo, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, and Councillor Sookdeo, let me also say congratulations on your recent victory at the polls, and thank you very much for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure to be on.
All right, Councillor. Councillor, so tell us how yesterday's floods have impacted your district and residents.
So basically, after 3 hours of flooding, we experienced widespread flooding across the district. Some roads became nearly impassable due to lower vehicles and cars. It affected homes, livestock.
Councillor, what's the situation this morning? Have the flood waters subsided?
Thankfully, the flood waters have subsided in most areas.
How many residents do you estimate have been affected?
I would estimate over 500 households.
Over 500 households. So, Councillor, what do these residents need almost immediately?
Well, basically, cleanup efforts. I'm calling on the agency to release water. We have been 3 weeks out of a supply, so I'm hoping that we receive some water today to aid in those cleanup efforts.
How is the regional corporation that is responsible for your area? Has the corporation been giving assistance to residents?
Definitely, we were out on the roads almost all day yesterday to give aid. Previously, we have been having, we have been seeing on social media where garbage is a major contributing factor, but on our end, thankfully, the PDRC have been, together with the chairman, we are in a very strong educational and sensitization drive, where we are using the few letter wardens that have been assigned to the corporation, 8 to be exact, for 10 regions. So this has helped and assisted in the flooding in our area.
But Councillor,
so we have been doing those drives.
But Councillor, what do the residents need immediately? Do they need food? Do they need water? Do they need cleaning supplies?
We need water and cleaning supplies at the moment.
So I suspect too, Councillor, that businesses have also been affected in your area.
Yes, quite a few businesses have been forced to shut their doors because along the main road of Penal Rock Road, it's highly business oriented. So most of the businesses along that stretch were forced to close their doors.
So what has contributed to all of this flooding? Is it something that happens yearly, annually? What has contributed to this sort of flooding this time around?
Of recent, we have been experiencing quite a bit of flooding, and I would say on the PDRC side, we have been, with the little resources that we have had, we have been having an aggressive drain cleaning program, but we require so much more. Under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Works, I'm asking that, their engineering departments come forward and assist us in cleaning and clearing the choke points. We are also asking that finances are released to continue with the development projects that we need to be done in the area to curb these floodwaters when it do occur.
So, Councillor, if we do visit your community this morning, what are we going to see?
Well, basically, it's much of the debris that needs to be cleaned. You would see the waterlogged situations in the houses of the residents that are most affected, you will see pockets of water that are still in and around their homes.
Do you feel that if, let's say, some weeks ago, some days ago, if, well, let me put it this way. When it comes to the state of water courses and drains and so on in your community, over the past few weeks or let's say months, has the corporation or let's say local government or I don't know, maybe teams from the Ministry of Works and Transport, did they do any sort of works in the area to clear clogged drains and to cut down high bushes and so on?
So in terms of the PDRC side, we have been having an aggressive drain cleaning scheme where all the drains and minor water courses that are under our purview have been cleared. However, we didn't really see much of the same on the ministry side. While some work was done, we still require so much more to be done to clear the drains and the chokeholes that are under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Works. I'm not sure if you're aware, when it floods, when it rains, the entire stretch from Dil Mohammed Trace and the DBDR Road Junction, Susuland area to Scott Road, along Pinal Rock Road, Mondiablo Junction, it's nearly impassable. And we need some immediate attention in terms of engineering and in terms of clearing those drains. The grass to the side of the road has become so thick that sometimes it's difficult for the water to run off.
So is it then that you all are going to make contact with the Ministry of Local Government and maybe the Ministry of Works and Transport today to get further equipment assistance from them?
Definitely, liaison has been done and it will continue to be done to get the assistance to have those drains cleared and become ready, because we are now on the brink of the system and we are expecting so much more rainfall. So we really need these drains to be cleared and become ready. We need to have some sort of preparedness for what is still to come.
All right. Councillor, is there anything else you'd like to add before you leave us this morning?
So I am pleading with the government to release the funding that we are urgently in need of for the development projects within the area, which caters to the larger projects like the bridges and where we will be able to clear like the choke points. And this is 10 months. We all know due to procurement procedures, etc., this may take a little while. So if the funding are released, we can get some more work done to help us become more prepared for what is to come in this upcoming season.
Have you all been experiencing any problems at all, dengue, in your community?
We have had quite a few cases, but we have been on a massive dynafogging drive under the PDRC, as well as we are trying to engage insect vector control, and we are also calling for some more releases for short-term employment to help in this drive, because there are lots of severe cases in the area.
If persons are listening to us right now, Councillor, who may want to donate, whether it's cleaning supplies and water and so on, how can they do that?
They can contact the PDRC, and also they can contact they can contact me via the phone number 289.
Councillor, we only got 289.
289-3856.
Yes. Councillor for Queen Anne Mon Diablo, Sarah Sookdeo, it was a pleasure speaking with you this morning. Thank you very much again.
Definitely, and it is the commitment of the PDRC, the chairman, and all members of council that we will work together to ensure that we continue to meet the needs of our Burgesses.
All right, bye for now, Councillor. We are going to a very short break. We're coming back, everybody.